check, check. We out here, we in here, we in here, we out here. Alright. We'll get right to it. Stop playing with your boy. Your boy. Your boy. How's everybody doing today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Just making sure I get everything up right now. Y'all know the vibes, y'all do. If you don't, you know soon. Soon enough, baby. We're playing Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. Scarrico, what's going on, gang? Welcome in. How we doing? How we feeling? Welcome in, my friend. What's up, bro? Or the bat. Guys, alright, so we don't have any of the commands coming in, but it's fine. It's fine. Which means they're going to the other stream. Big Angie, what's going on? Welcome in. I do what I want, alright? Don't question me. I do what I want. Okay? Alright, let's go, let's go. Almost. Oh, so the commands don't want to work for anybody. You don't say. Let me turn that off and turn it right back on. Hello, Catherine. Thank you for being here. You're sitting right next to me. No, definitely not sleepyhead. More like productive head. Productive head. I gotta get things done, my guys. Alright, turn it off and then send it again. Let's see if that works. If it doesn't work, it is what it is. Alright. Welcome back for another lovely episode of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Okay? Yeah, it's not working for me on either, but let me refresh. It's weird, but whatever. Alright guys, so we gotta train our Pokemon up. That's just kind of like the premise of today's stream as well. Same thing with last week. We got a lot of Pokemon that are doing well. Houndoom is kind of like our GOAT right now. We just gotta make sure that everybody's like on the same page. Ben Suave, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. Sorry, thank you for the likes on the stream. I appreciate you, gang. Right now, we're just having a good time. All right, so let's see what we're working with. Let me know, guys, if you feel like my audio sounds a little off, a little different. For some reason, my Arc Raider stream yesterday was flawless with the audio. However, my stream for Pokemon Champions, not so much. Just with the audio, I sounded like T-Pain the entire time. But it is what it is. Alright, 20 more streams, Angie, yes. 20 more streams, and then I will do a double rip. Just for you. We already talked about that. You know vibes. Alright, you know, people were telling me I gotta get them up to level 50. I'm still waiting on my freaking Wooper, bro. Like, I don't want to go with Altaria. I need a rock, a ground type. I need a rock and ground type badly, and there really seems to be no rock and ground types that I can add, and I've been trying to get Larvitar, but for some reason, like I said, a big Whooper does not want to show up for your boy, which is extremely disappointing. But it's fine. We'll make it work. We're gonna go through here. We'll see how it goes. Fun old man. I don't know how I feel about that saying. Oh man. But we are doing pretty well training though, I will say. Pokemon are doing very well. The problem is just that jump. That next jump is outrageous. Let's go Sir Mudgeon. I don't even know what that is. Alright. All we need to do is make sure we survive the attack from Houndour, and we're good. Alright. Water Pulse for him. And I think a Mach Punch is good because it's time for it. What's up, Robbie? Robbie, what's going on? Oh, see, that wasn't enough. I knew it. Thank you, Robbie, for understanding. Robbie understands. See, it's because Robbie and I are around the same age, so Robbie understands what goes on in the daily life, you know? I don't get paid enough to how do I say this? I don't get paid yet. We'll say that. To be flexing too hard on y'all, you know? I don't get paid like that yet. Robbie understands though. You know? And I'm on time sometimes. Yeah, exactly. See? Robbie understands me. Listen, as long as I got Robbie, you know what I mean? What more do I need? Please. 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 No Mach Punch. Yeah, I get you, bro. I get you, bro. But I will tell you guys, it's a beautiful Tuesday. We're doing well. We got a good workout in this morning. We're eating. See, the thing is, see how I care about being late or not too late. Okay, I'm even eating on stream my breakfast. You know, and usually I make sure I finish my entire meal before I come upstairs. So I'm just saying, think like that. You know, Big Ange, and you shared some biddies. Hold on. That was cool. Did you guys see that overlay pop up? Yes, definitely a dedicated streamer. I appreciate you, Mateo. Blue, welcome in. How we doing? Thanks for the likes on the stream. I appreciate y'all. But no, it can't just be me lucky. I'm lucky that you guys are here. That's my biggest thing. So I always give you guys a little shit too, but I appreciate you guys being here and holding your boy accountable. you know? The last thing I ever want to do is not be here. That is the absolute last thing I want to do. But, with that said, I hope everybody's enjoying themselves today. Wherever you are, I hope it's not swampy and muggy like it is over in Texas for Robbie. However, I hope wherever else you guys are, you guys are dealing with some nice, cool, but warm weather today. It's raining there? Ooh, okay. It doesn't rain too hard over in southern Texas, does it? So that could be a good thing. It rained like pretty much most of the day yesterday, so I'm not really mad at that. I feel like a lot of people get super upset when it's rainy like that. Not me. Couldn't be me. You know, keeps it nice and cool. Can never complain about that. You loving it? See? Exactly. Robbie, you just get it, though. You get it. Now, I will say I do like how the temperatures fluctuate, just not how they were for Mass. Like last week, or like a week and a half ago, it was like 40, sorry, it was like 50s, 60s, and then it shot up to like 90 for like 2 days. And it was just like, and then went back down to 60. It's like, no, we're not doing that. Hey, you use Rain Dance, Robbie? Your water types are all powered up. Let's get it. Jacoby, thank you for the likes on the stream. I appreciate you, gang. Wait, you had a heat wave last week? Oh, no, see? That's too much. That's too much. We almost had a heat wave. That's the thing, like, when it's heat wave time, I don't go outside unless I have to for work. It's the last thing I want to do. Absolute last thing I want to do. A heat wave for them is like 80. That's funny. It's funny how, like, the Brits say, like, how hot it is, and it's like 65, 70 or something like that. And we're like, what? What do you mean? 35 Celsius? What's 35 Celsius in Fahrenheit? Can't be that low. So I can't be that high. Merc. What's up, Eli? We got Eli in the building. It is kind of funny though how like the entire rest of the world uses Celsius, and we're just like, you know what? Nah. Eli, we're cooling, my bro. We're cooling. How we feeling today? Really, people time? Interesting. I was hoping to knock you out. But we're cooling, my bro. We've been playing some champions, getting it in. I'm Ultra Ball tier 3 and 2 for both singles and doubles. So we're chilling, you know. We're definitely chilling. How about yourself? Everything good with you, fam? You out right now for Memorial Day weekend? Let's go. You got a hotel-y? Okay. We had Mana Chill. Thank you for the physical and special split reminder. I appreciate you for Gen 3. Hey Angie, thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the on-screen celebration. We appreciate you as always. Let's go. It rains like literally the entire Sunday and Monday for us, so we didn't end up doing too much. But I will say, it's a good thing the weather was a little cool because we're gonna hit some high temperatures today and tomorrow. So we're chilling. You know, we'll make up for it. You know what I'm saying? How long you out in that hotel for, Eli? You out there for a little bit? Chan, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate you, gang. Let's go Celtics. Emulate Pokemon, we're the same. Yeah, we're definitely the same. You're a twin right there. Here we go. I will say we do need the Celtics to kind of pick it up next year. We'll let the Knicks have their fun this year and do their thing, but we are expecting the Celtics to make some necessary moves. And if it means to get Giannis, that we better not give up JB. He better not give up JB. I'll tell you that right now. Leave on Friday? Hey, okay. Hey, leaving Friday is not bad, my friend. That sounds like a good time. Cool couple days off. You know the vibes? We're gonna take you out and we're gonna bring in Hounded. Why would we do that to ourselves? Yeah. Many love, baby. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Giannis on the Celtics. Although I'm just not too fond of the idea of giving up JB for him. Because yes, Giannis is a great rim protector. Giannis is a great drive to the basket player. There's a lot of positives about Giannis. My only problem with him, which I feel like a lot of people have, is that he's not that great of a shooter. And the Celtics team being a three-point, unfortunately, shooting team, that doesn't really sit too well with me, considering the fact that like we need shooters around our players. So it's not really something I'm too interested in. Of course, the team does it. You know, it is what it is. Wow, what's going on, Robbie? Robbie, DM me. Let me know what's going on. But Eli, you're enjoying the Texas heat. There we go. Where are you? You don't have to tell me the exact location, but outside of which city are you? We got a couple friends that are south of San Antonio. Really? You survived that? You really survived that? Tico in the building. What's going on, Tico? Yes. Jorge. Is that Jorge or George? You're in San Antonio? Oh, copy. You're in San Antonio near Fiesta, Texas. Copy that. One of our homies, Big Robbie, over in Twitch right now. He's south of San Antonio. He pretty much can he can sneeze and he'll be in Mexico. That's how close he is. That's what's up. Tico, having coffee, getting ready for work. I love that for you. Okay. Eli, I was actually in San Antonio in December. Great city. Great food. The Riverwalk is pretty cool. You know, the Alamo was pretty cool as well. So I feel like right now you're probably running into a lot of people out there if you end up going. Jorge or George? All right, copy. Well, I'm gonna call you Jorge. That's your name. But Jorge, hey, Angie, thank you for the biddies. Let's go. Hold on, we're gonna make him ice type, and then we'll hit him with a fighting move afterwards. Tico, yes, I am on the purple app. Yes. Same info, Brandon Jace, if you want to pull up, more than welcome to. But yeah, San Antonio's dope. I actually really like it. They got a really cool atmosphere. The air is very clean, and that's one thing that I loved about being out there. I know it may sound super basic, but like the air was just so clean out there. It was great. But Jorge, to answer your question, I'm playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It is for the GameCube, but I'm playing on the Switch. So currently for Switch 2, if you download the Nintendo apps that they have, you can play certain games on there. Alright, we're gonna hit him one more time with that. I'm not falling for it. And then my top 3 favorite Pokemon. Chan, my top 3 favorite Pokemon I'd say are for sure Vaporeon, Garchomp, and probably Dragapult. Yeah, probably Dragapult for sure. Eli, have a great rest of your time. I appreciate you popping in, my bro. Enjoy your time while you're in Texas. Be safe out there, bro. And Jorge, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate you. Kecleon knowing Psychic is kind of not gonna lie. Yeah, it's a wait, what? Oh my god, that substitute didn't fade the first time? Alright. Well, Breloom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Breloom. You should have survived that, but that's my fault. Orre, the only thing is what you have to do is you have to upgrade your Switch membership. Once you upgrade your Switch membership, you are eligible for all of the extra games that they have on Nintendo Switch. For hold on. There we go. Yeah, so you're eligible to upgrade and play all the 64 games that they drop every once they reoccur. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, like they have a lot of games that's on here. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And Chan, how about yourself though? I didn't ask you, and that's rude. But what are your top 2 favorite Pokemon? And you don't know who else who may get Kawaii or Sabonis, but we're keeping both of them. Chan, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't want Kawaii. Just because him and Tatum / Brown are all like the same position. But Sabonis wouldn't be a bad option. The problem with Sabonis is not a rim protector. He's just a really good facilitator and offensive center. So / power forward. So like, I don't know how much I love it. I do like the idea of Miles Turner. I do like the idea of Rob Williams coming back. But I'm not entirely sure if I'm not against Sabonis coming back though. Sorry, coming here. I'm definitely not against it. I'll tell you that. Damien, what's going on, gang? You feel good? Did some mushrooms last night? Here we go. You feeling one with the world right now? How you feeling? Big Ralph, out of here. Tyler, what's going on? The nostalgia of this game made your morning. Well, I'm happy I made your morning. You made my morning for popping in and spending your time with me on YouTube, my bro. Thank you so much for being here. This is actually my first run through in the game. A lot of people made me very jealous of having this particular device when they were kids. I did not have a GameCube. I was a PS2 boy. I did have a Game Boy Advance and all that other stuff, the color. However, I didn't know this or Coliseum were like this. Had I known this was what it was, I would have begged my parents for a GameCube. Especially knowing that I didn't ask for a DS, because the DS and Platinum and all those games came out when I was entering high school. So had I asked for a GameCube, I would have played the hell out of this. Only bad thing about that is I don't know if I would have got an Xbox as soon as I did, Tyler, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. And Jamie, you're tired? You get some sleep last night or no? Robbie, see? I feel you, bro. I was fortunate enough to have some of the systems, but not fortunate enough to have the systems that I was looking for, Like, I didn't get my first... I was supposed to get a Game Boy Color and play Red and Blue, for example, but, I ended up having to wait, which, when I say having to wait, there's definitely nothing wrong with that, I'm very appreciative of what my parents were able to get for me when I was a kid. But I also, I really had no idea. Like, I played so many Pokemon games in my life. And I remember when Pokemon Go came out and they had Shadow Pokemon and you had to purify them. Had no idea they were connected to this game. When I say zero idea, bro, I had zero idea. So I'm very appreciative to have the opportunity to play these games as an adult, making adult money, and spending on my inner child, So it's a good time, you know. And Angie, my apologies streaming so late. To be honest, I took a huge nap yesterday. I put in him? Okay. Interesting. I took a, yes, on top of you, thank you. I took a nap yesterday. Marcy, what's going on, Marcy? I took a nap, and when I tell you, like, I was tired, I was so tired yesterday. I was absolutely tired, but we made up for it. We did reach Ultra Ball 2, and I think Ultra Ball 1 as well. And I think, Robbie, you know what? I think that's a great idea. I think from now on, we decided just now, Robbie and I, we're gonna stream super late on purpose just for Angie. We're gonna stream so late on purpose. That's the plan. Let's go. Who'd you end up raiding into yesterday, though, Angie? Sorry, Vaporeon, but you're done. I love you, Vaporeon. Joka to Smoka. Who is that? Sound like a cool guy. Joka to Smoka. They never let you talk on the VC. Yeah, no, I think that's as I said before, that's one of the downsides of being in a VC call. You know, because it's hard to get some words in at the same time, but also like I think, like I said, we gotta work on it because it's gotta be like Clubhouse. Clubhouse, everybody was taking their turns, you know, or like a Zoom call. I'm with Noel like I'm Chris Kringle. Your baby mama ain't even post a single. Where's she at? Where's she at, says? Talk to me. I took a quay and made my body tingle. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Deegan. Let's get it. Nah, Robbie, but I feel you, bro. Trust me. Like when I tell you I actually feel you, bro, I feel you. I understand wholeheartedly what you're talking about, where you're coming from, bro. Forgot if he was a water trainer. Alright, we're gonna have to bully one of these two. Nah, don't worry. Chat does not hate you, says. Because it's true, though. It's Iceman season. I mean, what can they do about it? You know? However they feel. If they didn't listen to Iceman, they didn't vibe to Iceman, that's not really our problem. Big Ange. Thank you for the bitties. We appreciate you. That's a huge remote. We gotta get him out of here, though. Five times. Oh, just two. Interesting. Because it's Iceman season. Like, could you imagine not liking Iceman? Couldn't be me. I'll tell you that. Could not be me. Alright, a double edge. Oh, this? Nice. Take that. This weekend was pretty busy. I spent Saturday mostly working, headed into Sunday, same thing, spent that mostly working. It was a nice long weekend. But I didn't work yesterday, which is always a blessing. Which is always a blessing, you know? Hey, Jam Dam, we got BJ in the building over on Twitch. Hey, what's going on, my bro? BJ, birthday coming very soon. BJ's birthday right around the corner, my bro. But how about yourself, Says? You have a good Memorial Day weekend? Hopefully you and the fam were safe. I didn't have any quays this weekend. My body wasn't tingling, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry. Let's go. Christian Torres, what's going on? Yes, this is on the Switch 2. All you gotta do is upgrade your Switch membership, and you'll be good to go. Hey, Angie for biddies. Actually, you know, I can't tell. Are you doing biddies or just celebrations? Because it keeps telling me, it looks like it says biddies. Let me see. Yeah, they are biddies. I don't know why it's telling me otherwise. You don't remember Friday because you got too drunk, but Saturday and Sunday you got 2 barbecues back to back? Okay. Okay. Yesterday was rest day. I love that for you, bro. Yesterday was rest day for me. I didn't go to the gym, but I was a little active, just like lifting the things that I do for work, which was pretty cool. But 2 back-to-back barbecues must have been nice. Now I did have lunch with my girlfriend and my friend and his daughter. Sorry, my girlfriend and my friends, which was pretty cool. We got a little beer. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. On Saturday, so that was our version of what would be a barbecue. But I will say, I'm so jealous you got to have 2 back-to-back barbecues, bro. What? That's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You kidding me? That's so dope. Celebration biddies, thank you. Because of the heat wave, boot camp was canceled. Copy that. You still have the original disc for the GameCube. You're playing that right now too. Oh, I'm so jealous. I wish I could have that. I wonder how much a GameCube is nowadays. A Tex-Mex barbecue sounds delicious, by the way. Oh my God, don't even get me started. That'd be the only thing make me want to stay in the heat. I'll tell you that. Bad part about the Switch 2, you can't transfer the Mons out. That is true. You cannot switch the Pokemon out of the game. That is a very good point. Sunny Day, X-Cloud. This is the team right here. I think I sold my Wii. I'm pretty sure I sold my Wii. Or if I didn't, think at my parents' house, but I'm pretty sure I sold it. Let's go. We're gonna go Shroomers for sure. We gotta take out that cast form though. And your moves are nerfed, so we're gonna actually switch you out, and I think we're gonna bring in Gardevoir. Fajitas, tortillas. With smoked chicken and rice, beans, pickled. Oh my gosh, some smoked sausage. That sounds delicious. Now I'm not much of a sausage person anymore, just because I had a bad experience in high school and I haven't been able to have it much since. But I do respect sausage. Pause. That's crazy. Jansen, what's going on, bro? Welcome in. You're trying. I know that's why I had to pause that. I had to pause that. I appreciate you respecting the pause. You know what I'm saying? Because that was crazy. That was crazy. You know what? We're gonna. I think this Sky Uppercut should take this cast form out. And your boys need to understand it's Iceman season. Says, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You hear 2 of me. Can anybody here on YouTube, TikTok, and also DJ Yogi, what's going on? TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Can you guys hear two of me at the same time? We're working on trying to fix that echo. DJ Yogi, thank you for the You're Awesome, the GOAT, and the Charlotte Hope gifts. I appreciate you, bro. Future sites. Oh, 90? No, Angie, you hear echo. TikTok does not hear an echo. Yeah, it says last night when I played back my stream, it was so annoying. I heard the echo. So I'm not really sure what's going on. We're working on a new mic, so I'm working on that. Let me know if this sounds better. Angie hears an echo though. Rob, you hear echo too? But says to answer your question though, or not answer your question, to answer what you were saying, I am very appreciative. Oh, that's why. That's why. Hold on, I figured it out. I figured it out. Alright. Can you guys hear me better? Is this better? I realized that I had two of them on here. Hold on. No, you're good. 1 second, guys. Yogi, I'm feeling good. How about yourself, bro? Everything good? Everything great? Let me know if you're streaming this this afternoon / this morning. I'm muting that next time so y'all don't hear it, okay? What? I'm being silly, bro. Relax. Alright. Does that sound better, guys? Let me know if that sounds any better. Sounds better on YouTube. Twitch is good. Thank you, Jansen. I appreciate you. Christian, if you can't find a GameCube, you can get the Wii. It's like a 2-in-1 console if you can find it anywhere. I will say you definitely can find a Wii in a lot of places. That's true. Yeah, I know, says. Don't worry. Trust me, trust me. I'm in the doghouse. Alright. But in the meantime, we will keep it going. I really should take out Shroom Jace, but we're gonna be stubborn and keep him in. Copy. Let's go. Nah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I mean, it's not. It won't be that bad. You know, it could be worse. Angie, thank you for the biddies. Hey, Robbie, we appreciate you hopping on and giving my man Jansen a gifted sub for the month. We appreciate you, bro. Draco, to you, my bro. Welcome in. Oh yeah, I know, right? Where was that? What was that last stat says? I forgot exactly where I was at, cause you know, cough. Draco, to you. How are you feeling today? I hope you're having a great Tuesday back in work. Ah, yes, yes. Thank you. So it says, keeping it real with you, I am very appreciative that like my core group of homies all fuck with Iceman. Now, granted, I know not all of them like Drake as much as myself, you, and my boy Leo, but they do like Drake, right? When I tell you during the live stream, we're texting our group chat about the stream itself, right? About the songs. Then when he had the overlay about 3 albums, we're like, yo, what? We're like scrambling in the group chat, like, what does he mean? What does he mean? We're going on Twitter, trying to find it. one of my boys, he had a soccer tournament that night, so he couldn't watch the live stream. He calls me. We're on the phone for like 30 minutes talking about the live stream, what we're expecting, how the song sounded. Dude, as soon as it hit 12, and you know how Apple Music and everything crashed, so we're all trying to find the album. We're trying to find it. We end up sending all 3 albums because they all came out at like 12:02, 12:03, and 12:04 or something like that. So it got to the point where we're all like on the same page. We're all listening to Iceman at the same time and just talking about it in our group chat. Like, I'm appreciative that I have homies like that. You know what I'm saying? Robbie, to answer your question, yes, we are talking about the one, the man, the boy, Mr. Drake. And also, speaking of Drake, Draco, to you, I appreciate you with the 5 roses, my bro. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a big Tuesday. Yes, he did call him that, but those were false allegations. Don't worry. The same guy that I was playing, you lost on platform 50 because a lady was using the 3 legendary birds on your team. Wow. Was this from Coliseum? That's crazy. You're Dolo when you're getting with Drake. Hey, listen, if you do end up coming to Boston, I got you, bro. For Iceman, yo. But those tickets are gonna go crazy. Like, when I tell you them tickets are gonna go absolutely nuts, I don't even know what to expect. Nah, Robbie, it's not true. I mean, like some people can say what they want to say and they can feel what they want to feel. You know, I know a lot of people, they think law is order and word is bond, but a lot of times, a lot of it's not true. You know what I'm saying? And nothing wrong with being closed off, bro. There's a lot of fodder out there. Trust me, a lot of fodder out there. So don't even trip. Don't even trip, my friend. Yeah, we're definitely not getting past these trainers. I'm just doing it for a little extra grinding because I'll be real with you guys. I got no ground. Those plus one mine-ins are going to be so tough. I have literally no ground. But no, I feel you. Exactly. Word is bond. I know we all got our own things going on, but word is bond, my friend. That's one thing that is very true. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, you missed out on all of the Drake's concerts? Oh, yeah, no, we gotta fix that, my brother. We definitely gotta fix that. I've seen Drake 4 times, and it's funny. I've seen him 4 times, and yet I have yet to see him since 2015. So I saw Drake. My first time seeing him was Monster Jam over in Boston. I want to say it was 2010 when Lil Wayne was locked up. Yeah, I saw him when Lil Wayne was locked up. I saw him oh yeah, I saw him for the Would You Like a Tour? The tour that had, you know, J. Cole, Waka Flocka, and like everybody, you know what I'm saying, in 2012 for the Take Care tour. I saw that. And then I saw him for a year later for the Nothing Was the Same tour. And then lastly, I saw him for Drake vs. Lil Wayne. So it was a good time. Definitely a good time. You refused to. That one hurt to this day. You must say you were not going to the Barclays. Oh, for the Astro World Tour, tough for you. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. You know, I do think that the I do think that the Astro World Tours were good. I did see Travis for that one as well, but it's definitely, concerts are becoming a luxury thing. You know, not everybody is going to be able to go to a concert these days. It's just kind of, it is what it is now. We're in that territory when it comes to luxury events. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yes, I agree. Trap Pinch would have come in clutch, but it takes too long to get that flag on. I probably should have done it, but I've been really focusing on getting I've really been focusing on getting my homeboy, and my homeboy is in Larvitar. You know what I'm saying? You've only been to ever one concert in your life. It was to see Flyleaf. Twinning. Really, Robbie? Do you like concerts or the idea of concerts? Because like, I've gotten ever since COVID, I will admit, I have definitely been a little bit more against the idea of concerts as time has kind of went on. So I'm very selective about where I go, because I agree, like, I don't want to spend 300 plus on nosebleeds. Says I feel you 100%. And I agree, money has to go in other places. Money belongs in certain pockets and certain places. And I'll be real with you guys, like, if I'm gonna see you in concert, it's because I'm not going to certain places or doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, point blank, I love the idea of concerts. I love the idea of going out and like having a good time, but it's got to be someone who I want to see and someone I want to spend my money on. You know what I mean? You went to Livingston last year, February 2nd. It was in your country? Copy. Oh no, we were 100% born in the wrong generation. Well, we were born in the right generation because we have iPhones. But like at the same time, we were definitely born in the wrong generation. Just in the sense of like, certain things are not as accessible as they were. Like, could you imagine coming home and like from having like your dad come home from World War II and then buying a house for like dirt cheap? You know what I'm saying? Literally buying a house for nothing, and then all of a sudden you realize like, oh, I can sell this house and give it to my children and still make hundreds of thousands of dollars on it. Crazy. Then you went to Panic at the Disco before they broke up. That must have been tough. Oh yeah, Blockbuster, FYI, all those chains would have been clutch. I'm not gonna lie, Blockbuster was a time. Blockbuster was a time, guys. We didn't appreciate Blockbuster the way that we should have. You know, Radio Shack. Come on. We had Radio Shack. We had Circuit City. So many things. I remember in my city alone. We had about. Excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. No, I'm not gonna sneeze. Am I gonna sneeze? No, I'm not gonna sneeze. We had in my 2-town radius, we had literally what, 4, I lied, 4 GameStops. That's crazy. 4 GameStops. Now we only have 2. Nowhere to be found. You know? Oh, it was Brandon's fault, but not this Brandon? Copy. Copy. Alex, what's going on? I have slept. I don't know what it is on stream. Like, when you see me in person, I don't look as tired as people think. I promise. I don't look as tired as I do on stream, I promise. Like, when you see me IRL. Bro, use Tyranitar for that opponent. Sure, the thing is going one hit, fainted also. Yeah, I wish that I had a Tyranitar. I'm working on it. I haven't found a Wooper yet. It just will not pull up for me. Oh, okay. Oh no, well, technically, Tyranitar is rock and dark, but I don't have a Tyranitar. I've been looking for it. Like I said, I need a Wooper. I need a Wooper in order to get it. You know. Ah, I needed that. 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 Shoot. I needed that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's a good point, Robbie. I don't know. I don't know if VJ's into Pokemon like that, my friend. Your dream Pokemon game would be a virtual reality that uses Pokemon currency and converts it to our currency. That'd be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. That would actually be really fire. Yeah, we need to get this Dugtrio out of here. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I've been saying that for years. Like there's a way to get a lot of these games to use certain coins and help those coins also move up as well, like Shiba and a bunch of the other like coins. I'm telling you, like, I've been saying it for like, I feel like, what is years. We could easily have a coin. I think GTA is really the game that it could do it with, and I think GTA is more of a cheat code, but I really think, like, for example, why did nobody make a coin about V-Bucks? You're telling me we can't get a coin called or like V-Bucks? Oh, spot monitor. Let's go. Well, let's save it real quick first. We haven't saved in a while. If we could get V-Bucks, like the Fortnite currency, to make its way and have people actually invest in it, and then have those V-Bucks that you spend on, earn, and, you know, grow up a chain, you know what I'm saying, and be able to allow people to, like, really make something out of it, like, something like that could exist. Now, I think Fortnite's too big of a game for that to work with, because people are always spending their V-Bucks. But if people can make V-Bucks off of the V-Bucks growing over time, I think it could work. I'm doubling again. Fucking Zubat, bro. My apologies. But yeah, I agree, Robbie. It doesn't really make sense if he doesn't like them, or he's as interested in them, you know? You want to go to Target restock today because they're restock Chaos Rising, but the line, oh my god. There's a line? Wait, did your Target restock last week? Because if your Target didn't restock last week, I get that. But if your Target already restocked this week, that would be kind of crazy. And thank you, bro. I'm definitely not going to give up. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I don't blame you at all, Robbie. Like, I don't have always enough time to be dealing with that nonsense. Says, does that sound a little better? No? Okay. Hold on. Check. Check. Does that sound a little better? Nah. No, it doesn't sound better. It said when I went home, it didn't sound better. Check, check, check. Good now? Okay. Copy that. Singles is definitely where it's at, especially if you know what you want to rip. I don't blame you at all. Jansen, good luck to you. Speaking of good luck, I'm still waiting on my order. My order still has not been shipped from Texas yet. And I'm not the only one. I have a friend in my city who's dealing with the same thing. Our order has not been able to make it. It's kind of frustrating. I don't know what's going on. Shit, you gonna rip for Iceman? Let's go. Listen, I'm telling you right now, once I get my full Chaos Rising, I'm in, we're ripping, okay? I do have a Chaos Rising regular ETB, but I am waiting on the PKC ETBs. I didn't send out the right team for this. I did not send out the right team for this. Hey, listen, I would have no problem if you beat that ass, trust me. Actually, we want to take out Suelo first. Yeah, well, Scalpers made the singles go up way too much. It's kind of frustrating how that happened, but I don't want to say it is what it is, but unfortunately it is what it is, you know? Daquan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you so much. Alright, let's go. Also, any fossil stuff saved for you? You'll buy them off me? Copy. Like, you mean like fossil Pokemon, or do you mean just fossils? And yeah, I do wish that the certain EX cards were not the price that they are. But you see, the biggest problem with those EX cards, to be honest, or the cards in general, is yeah, Logan Paul ruined it. He brought back people that truthfully were not in the space, which is in some cases fine. Like, you want people to come back, but you have people in here for all the wrong reasons. You know, you have people that are in here purely just to make money, you know? And I understand, like, there is a group of people who want to make a couple bucks, you know? But there's a difference between making a couple bucks, getting your money back to spend on cards again, and then there's a difference between the kids who save their baseball cards because one day it's worth something. Cool. But then there's also a big difference between the people who want to spend their money and their whole entire existence with Pokemon cards is to hold very briefly and then sell them immediately. And I think that's the biggest problem that we're going to have and we're facing right now. And with sets like Perfect Order, we're lucky that a lot of these, we're very lucky to see that a lot of these particular sets are not as expensive as they could be, because they could be so much more expensive. Mari, thank you for the likes on the stream. I appreciate you. Hey, Cherry, you pulled the Froakie IR. Let's go. Wackles, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, Cherry. Thanks for the likes on the stream. I appreciate you as well. I just love the cards. I love the art. I love to collect. You know, like, I do understand there is an aspect of holding Pokemon cards and selling them at a later date. But like I said, I'm not looking to make money and build a profit. You have to sell so many cards just to make something off of it. I look at it as, if I have for example, if I have a Pokemon Center ETB that I'm not gonna rip, and I want to trade that instead for a couple singles because it appreciated over time, that's so different because someone's gonna get that and rip it at some point. Exactly, like they're like the hype beasts and the trappers. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And I'm not with it, and I'm not with the fact that they made their way over. You know? You collect Nami, Robin, and Boa cards, copy. And Jansen, yeah. Wait, you gave up on One Piece. You have 3 singles in your binder and 1 Boa Slab Boa Slab tag 10. What happened to you on One Piece? Is it just too hard to collect at this point? Your plan is to pull them and grade them? See, like, that's another thing. PSA ruined the grading market 100%. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know when. But I don't love the idea that PSA charges you so much money. If you get a hit and you ship it to them, why is it that it costs so much money just to get your product back? You know, it should be no reason why that exists. I think that's probably what Logan Paul, PSA, scalpers, and they're the reason why scalpers exist. And GameStop as well. I don't care what anybody says. Do not support GameStop at all whatsoever when it comes to buying cards. It should be illegal. Crit? That was a crit. No way. It should be almost illegal how GameStop is able to get away with what they get away with. I think it's absolutely disgusting. I'm going on a rant here, and I'm sorry because we're all on the same page. But I think it is absolutely disgusting that GameStop is able to sell booster boxes for $230 a piece. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Some fine ass woes. I feel on that, Robbie. Yeah, Cherry, like if you're able to commute somewhere and go, I would really say like your best bet is to go somewhere else. Like, I would rather support a local card store over GameStop, because GameStop, I also understand that GameStop has their own issues, and their issues being that they're not able to get their items at the correct price. Like, it really is, 3 hours away? Oh, okay, then you kind of have to. Okay, that's fair. I respect that. I do respect that. Come on, take it. Here we go. Frustration. But like, that's the thing. I don't mind the idea of people grading cards. I think grading cards is good, but I also feel bad for everybody that has put their time and effort into playing the game. And to be real, I don't know if any of you guys have ever played Pokemon TCG Live, or like had the time to play it. But if we're being honest, playing Pokemon TCG Live on your phone or on the desktop gives you a great appreciation of how the games actually function. Everybody gets a code card every time you play. Every time you rip open a pack, you get a code card, right? And every single one of those code cards unlock an online pack for you to open. So obviously, if you're like Jansen, which I appreciate, and you have a ton of those cards, right? And you send it out to people, it's a really fun game to play. You can master set, certain generations and whatnot. Like, it's really cool. Here's my problem, right? My problem is when you're playing TCG Live and you start to understand what cards are worth something, you start to realize why a rare candy card, a basic rare candy card, could be $5. A regular ace spec card could be worth a bunch of bucks. It all goes together. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to kind of look at how those cards are played, and if you learn how to play the game, you'll understand how much more money or how much more people care about said cards. You know, like I'm one of them. Like once I've learned how to play on Pocket first, and then after Pocket, I learned how to play for I learned how to play like the actual TCG, and I'm telling you guys, like it's actually crazy the difference between the games. So when you get an Ultra Ball card that's out of rotation, it's no longer worth money. So if you're someone who wants to make money, or for me, spend your money on more cards, learn how to play, and when those cards start going out of rotation, be smart about it and make sure that you sell them back to the card stores or whatever, and just keep playing with more cards. You know, but it's cool. It's cool. I agree. $1 over for MSRP for singles, 5 for blisters, 10 for tins, 15 booster bundles, 20 ETBs. That's not a bad rule. I like that. That's not a bad rule at all. But for real, like if you guys end up playing, TCG Live, even if you just dabble in it, you don't have to play like me and play the ranked battles. Although when you play ranked battles, you'll understand like what cards are in rotation right now. You will totally understand like what the difference will be. You will totally understand. Your entire perspective of cards will change, because you have people who collect it because they're fans of Gengar or Greninja or whatever. You'll understand it because they actually battle with them and they actually use the cards. And then you understand people who collect slabs. Because a lot of people, like I got the Greninja SIR from Twilight Masquerade. Once I learned how that card was played, I'm like, oh yeah, no, why would I ever want to grade this card if I want to use it for a battle? But at the same time, it's like you're flexing on somebody using that SIR in a battle, when ordinarily you just use the base EX cards, you know? Sorry, I ranted again. I apologize. I don't watch basketball. Derrick Rose was my first pitbull. He's sitting there being in my house. That's all that matters. You mean screen? Listen, I'll tell you right now, Derrick Rose is one of them ones. I'm very appreciative of his game, and I'm very sad that his career was cut short. My bad. You're buying a premium commander deck and then calling it a day for Marvel. Copy. You're so happy about the One Ring reprint in The Hobbit. Don't feel like spending $100 on it. Just know, and you know it will just keep going up eventually. Well, that's the thing. If you know certain things are gonna go up, like all stocks, buy now, sell later. Sell later, my friend. Buy now, sell later. Yeah, that rose never bloomed into what it was. Although he did take an MVP from LeBron, but we're not going to talk about that. That's fun. So did James Harden, but then again, Greek Freak also took one from James Harden. But we're not going to rewrite all the MVPs. But let me tell you something. If I were to go down the MVP list right now, I can tell you which ones belong to LeBron, which ones belong to Joker, which ones belong to James Harden. Okay? I just because James Harden put up a stinker last night does not mean I forgot who James Harden was. Okay? Just letting you guys know right now. Did I see the new Topps NFL cards? I did not. Although I really do like NFL cards. I like NFL, basketball, and baseball cards. Oh, Steve Nash has one of Kobe's MVPs for sure. Steve Nash 100% has one of Kobe's MVPs. That's a fact. That's a fact. The new Kaiju cards are crazy. What are those? Wait, did I miss? Okay, I'm just going last. Copy. Let's go, Breloom. Big Ralph. I feel like I'm gonna have to Mach Punch just so I can get something off. Players using by destroying a city, you think? Okay. That sounds pretty cool. Kaiju NFL cards? Are they Chrome cards? Ooh. Oh, okay. Those are kind of cool. I don't know why they're listed so much on eBay though. That's cool though. Oh damn. Guy's gonna fuck her up like that? Well yeah, especially after this weekend, a Jackson Dart card, depending on how you feel, he's definitely up or he's definitely down. Darks, yeah, your QB, unfortunately, I feel you on that, bro. You think this tree, you're around and dropping caterpillars because you've been, you've seen 5 in the last minute? Oh, it's definitely that time of year, I'll tell you that, bro. It's definitely that time of year. Wow, special attack, Mega. Interesting. That's interesting. I mean, I think as a player, I'm not mad at Jackson Dart. I just think that he just thinks he's invincible because that, I'm sorry, but that Patriots hit, when he didn't go out of bounds when he should have, he got laid out. He got laid out, and you would have thought that he would have learned something from that, and unfortunately, he didn't learn a single thing from that hit. But yeah, we are talking about Jackson Dart. I don't think he's bad. I just think that he alienated a part of his fan base this weekend with what he did with the glorious idea of not keeping politics out of sports. That's all I'll say. Because you know they rant and rave about keeping politics out of sports, and then when they don't keep politics out of sports, stuff like this happens. Dart came from Ole Miss. You root for, but you're pissed at him. I mean, oh yeah, he kept giving them the ball. I'll tell you that. He definitely kept giving that team the ball for sure. But I mean, you know, I think he has a chance to grow. The problem is, and I say with all due respect, but like, I just don't think he's I don't think he's as good as a lot of people pegged him out to be. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that like he's not good. I think it's just I think if Jackson Dart played for like the Saints, no one would talk about Jackson Dart the way that they do, because he's playing in New York. You know, no matter how bad the Jets or the Giants are, if you play for New York, you're gonna get talked about in a different light. I like Brunson. Brunson's a good guy, great basketball player. Is he as high up as a player as he should be? The way the media talks about him, you would think Brunson's in MVP conversations every year. Brunson has not made a first-team All-NBA. I don't think ever. And it's not me tearing him down. I'm just making a point about NYC. That's all I'm saying. Let me just look it up so I'll be sure. Yeah, he's made All-NBA the second team, right? He's not in any MVP conversations, but the way that the media talks about Brunson, you would think he's in MVP conversations every year, ever since he's been in New York. But like I say, I don't say this as in I don't think he's good. I don't say this like I don't think he's good enough. I think he's great. Do I think Becky Hammond has a point? Sure. I understand what she's talking about. Nicholas, what's going on? We are still grinding. We are getting our grinding in for sure. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't think Brunson is bad. It's just the way that the media really portrayed him as a player. They did him so dirty. In my opinion, they did him dirty. Because where was he this year in All-NBA? Second team. Where was he in MVP conversation? I mean, Jaylen Brown had a better season than him. And a lot of players, I don't care what you say, there are a lot of players people would take over Jalen Brunson just because of Brunson's ability to defend the ball in comparison to a lot of other stars. But he's in New York. So same thing with Jackson Dart. Like, I feel like the way they talked about Jackson Dart, he was like the second coming of Christ, bro. They were talking about Jackson Dart like he was like the bee's knees, bro. Sheesh. Sorry, Gardevoir. I love you. No. So says you're right. You are right because Draymond said it himself. There's a reason why, like when Steph was doing what Steph was doing, for example, like they put him in certain. Wow, crit? Are you fucking kidding me? All right, well I lost this one. The way that he gets, the way that Brunson gets guarded, the way Spider gets guarded, the way that Curry gets guarded, when they reverse the ball and now it's their turn to be on defense, it's a problem. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that. But what's up, Orca? How we doing? Welcome in. What to do? We just chilling right now. But I agree. It's his job to shoot and pass. And thank you. The Spider-Man Funko is tough. I appreciate you, gang. My bad, Robbie. He's cocky, arrogant. Two things you hate. Unless Dark can stop bullets, he needs to calm down and shut up. He has much to learn from the veterans. I agree. He has a lot to learn. He has a lot to learn. Football Highlights, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Yes, Harden did get swept again. That's true. Harden got cooked. And it sucks because I feel like Harden is a great facilitator still. We shouldn't be looking for Harden to make points. We should be looking for him to create for others, you know? The Timberwolves do need to make a big choice, though. Because they don't want to lose Anthony Edwards. That's all I'm going to say. They don't want to lose Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is too big of a player. And you see him go to a bigger market, it's a wrap. It is a Rizzy wrap if that man goes to another team. Giannis and Kyrie would be very interesting. Giannis or Kyrie to Timberwolves would be interesting. The problem is, I think that Giannis would be worth it, but the problem is that they need to go onto the West. They need to go to the East. I think that with the expansion happening, I think they're kind of waiting for what could be. they're kind of waiting for what it could be, of seeing a possibility at least of what it would be like if we could get the Timberwolves into the East. If you can get the Timberwolves into the East, that would be great for the organization, because then it'd be easier to make those kind of trades. They're gonna announce it once the expansion is confirmed, but it's pretty much Vegas and Seattle. And with Vegas and Seattle, you kind of have to move those teams over. You have to. You can't not move those teams over. And I'm a firm believer that it should be, in my opinion, Memphis. I mean, geographically speaking, it should be Memphis and the Pelicans, but I'm not mad at it being I wouldn't be mad at the fact that it was the Pelicans and the Timberwolves. What, you were sad when he went to the Cavs? Watching him play when he was with Jab was awesome. Listen, I'll tell you, watching Donovan Mitchell his first year with watching Donovan Mitchell with his first year was like on the Jazz was just absolutely phenomenal to see. I mean, he was so electric that first playoff run and in the bubble. I just think it's unfortunate how much he's been set back. Where do I see Ja Morant? I do Ja Morant getting traded. I just don't know where he would go. He would have to become a shooting guard, and he's not a great shooter. You know, he would have to become a shooting guard. You think Randall's out of here this year? Yeah, I agree. I think Randall's out of here this year too. But it makes the most sense to move him out. Spiro didn't escape. He didn't even want it. Spiro just walked away because no one threw a ball at him. See, Ja to the Wolves wouldn't be bad either, but the problem is I don't think Ja Morant's that good of a facilitator. You know, like honestly, I hate to say it, and I don't want to sell my stock on Ja Morant, but I really think Ja Morant might be done in the league. Like, I think him and Zion, as crazy as it sounds, that type of basketball is no longer needed, with the exception of Zion, because he's one of like the most efficient players of all time. But just that explosive dunker, I mean, even Ant's kind of chilled. Ant kind of chilled out a lot. But no, I agree. Zion, like I said, he's one of the most efficient offensive players of all time. If you look at his numbers, one of the most efficient players of all time. But Ja Morant needs to get in the gym and start shooting better. Because if Ja Morant can become a 3-point threat, at least shoot over 35% from three, now we're talking. If he can still drive and kick it out and get his assist numbers over like 6 or 7, 8 a game, he could save his career. Just because he's not a shooting guard, you know? Gotta hold my mouth. Yeah, I went from Pokemon stream to just chatting about cards and sports. Zion has been have a lot of chances, but I will say he deserves to leave and have another chance. I will give him that. He definitely does deserve to leave and have another chance. Right next to bra on my ass. I will say though, he's. I wouldn't mind Zion on the Timberwolves. I wouldn't be mad if Zion went to Timberwolves. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I would not be mad. Well, I mean, you can still contribute. That's the best part about it, Robbie. You at least know enough about the sport you can contribute. But Giannis playing for the Wolves would be crazy. I wouldn't be mad about that. I think Giannis is the best option for the Wolves, if we're being honest. For sure. Yep, Rudy Gobert was also a sad loss for the Jazz. That's a fact. Yo, Ant's definitely not going to tolerate Zion's laziness, but I think that's what would work though. I think that's what would get him to kind of, because the thing is, Zion can't go to Miami. If Zion goes to Miami, Pat Riley's going to murder him. Okay, Pat Riley will literally murder him. Wolves are in Minnesota. Slam, what's going on, my bro? Yeah, we having barbershop talk right now. We're talking about Timberwolves, what they should do with their moves. We're in here talking about Zion, talking about John Morant right now, and how like those two could resurrect their careers. It's just yeah, you can stun Zion, but not LeBron. That's a fact. Timberlands, Daniele in the building. We got Big Daniele, the biggest. What's going on, homegirl? How we doing? How we feeling? How we feeling? No, I don't know. I just think that Pat Riley like is the kind of guy that can get it done. I just don't know what they're gonna do. I agree with that, Slim. Where it's already established. I agree with that. Please miss, please miss, please miss. Nope. I think if he can go to a place, that is already established, like I don't want him on the Celtics, but I'm just giving an example for the Celtics, okay? If he went to a team like the Celtics, I wouldn't be mad about that. Zion needs a Stairmaster, and he looked good this year though. He's one of the most efficient players of all time in terms of field goal percentage, but he just doesn't do what he needs to fucking do. He just doesn't do it. He like refuses. Yeah, you gotta give up Hero for sure. Yeah, no, that's true too. That's true too. He got hurt and then did not finish the season as well. That's a good point. But yeah, well, Zion could back up Naz Reid. Nah, Zion would have to be your starting power forward. He does have to leave New Orleans though. He's got to leave New Orleans and he's got to leave the Thotties alone. He has to leave the Thotties alone, bro. New Orleans food's too good. That's a fact. New Orleans got some good grub out there. Never been, but I know it. 2 crits in a row for a mock punch. Interesting. Daniela, you've been feeling tired after your run. Yeah, well, you ran a halfie and then you ran 4 miles yesterday. I don't know what you guys were doing. That run should have been canceled yesterday. Y'all crazy out there. But Knicks winning that game. I'm happy for them, but I'm also more happy for Brunson than anybody. It's kind of crazy. Happy for Brunson. Exactly, Slim. Exactly. I'm happy for Brunson, but I'm not happy for the state of New York. You dig? And boots are fire. Yeah, we got some them Timber Wolves with the Timberlands. Wow, that's not cool. Lightning rod for real, bro. This is gonna be a problem. Nah, the dark side I'm joining is the Spurs or OKC. I can't join that dark side. Yeah, right? You got a Timberwolf and gave him some damn Timberlands. It's hilarious, but accurate. Zion in Miami, though, there's too many OnlyFans shorties out there. You know what I'm saying? And Robbie, I'm pretty sure you don't have to trade Charcadet. I'm almost positive. It's just you just give him the item. Now I know what you meant. You gave him Julius Randle. You gave him Julius Randle and you gave him Dante as well. Which, by the way, poor Dante, bro. Poor Dante. Miss. Daniele, of course. Thank you so much. We will have a great time tonight. We'll make sure we send pictures. Oh, fuck you, Starman. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? All right, this is where we leave. You love the baddies? I feel you on that, my friend. Trust me. Hey, he says, I hope you have a great rest of your day, my bro. Iceman in the building. Big says, be safe, dog. Thank you so much for pulling up today. LeBron to Cleveland would be nice, though. LeBron to Cleveland, adding Giannis. You know, I'm just saying. Could be a thing. Alright, this is my only chance. I gotta calm mine it. Let's go for a miss. Wow, you can hit every hydro pump? Who do you think you are, bro? Heat Nation. You take Game 7 against the Spurs if healthy. It'd be interesting, I'll tell you that. And Robbie, I feel you. OnlyFans has done some irreplaceable damage to the ladies. That's a fact. Maybe want too much money to play together. That's a fact. See, but the thing is, LeBron going home for what could be a year or two to play alongside of Harden, who would take less money. But the thing is, if you have LeBron, you don't need Harden. If you let LeBron play point, which puts less wear and tear on his body, you have Donovan Mitchell playing the 2, right? You have Giannis playing the 4. And you have Jarrett Allen on the 5, and then you just start Max Strus or someone like that, and you rotate Max Strus and you rotate LeBron between the 1 and the 3. Like, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree, Robbie. He definitely had the scope item or something, bro. But I do think it can work. I don't think he'll take the vet minimum, but I think that he doesn't need I don't think LeBron needs to go too crazy. You know what I mean? Like, LeBron himself, he doesn't need that much taken off of his body. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron could handle it. It's just that he just needs to take a little bit less money. Like, because he's a plug and play player. So could you imagine LeBron going back to Cleveland and you trade for Giannis? That's the biggest thing. And you trade for Giannis. You know, you keep Donovan Mitchell, you keep Giannis. Sorry, you keep Donovan Mitchell, you keep Jarrett Allen. You surround him with LeBron and Giannis, and then you try to go out of your way and get some more shooters. I'm saying, I'm not saying it's the greatest recipe for success, but I think it can work. And I agree, he is the system. 100%, he is a system. I agree with that. But that's the other thing. Like you can still plug and play the system. It just depends on who you have around that system. You know, like for example, I'll keep it real with you guys. Like when you look at someone like, yeah, KD is a plug and play as well. I agree, but you can. I think there's two different kinds of plug and plays. You got someone who you plug and play them in, they can still help the team improve, facilitate, and do everything. KD, you throw KD on a team, you're getting buckets. That's all you're gonna get. Not in a bad way, but all you're gonna get is buckets. And like that's good because you need buckets on the team. Like without a doubt, you need to get buckets, but you also need facilitation, leadership, and LeBron coming home to help Donovan Mitchell. I'm just saying, you know, like it could work. It could work. But the thing about KD is KD can't do 1 year in Houston. He can't do 1 year in Houston. He has to do more than 1 year. But I also think that you add Giannis onto the team, you lose a lot of shooting. You lose a lot of shooting with Giannis not on that team. Oh, see, Slim, that's why I fuck with you, bro. The second Van Vliet went down, oh my God, I was so upset for them. I was so upset when Van Vliet went down because Van Vliet was like the whole existence behind a lot of that team, bro. Spot monitor, let's go. I mean, like he was like it. It was it. And also, Robbie, I 100% agree. RIP to that legend. We love him. We will always miss Kobe. And I don't like that people talk about the way that they do to Kobe after his death. But I do think a lot of times they're not wrong. And I know that may sound bad, but Kobe's still a top, no matter how you look at it, top 8 and under player, top 5. But you know, just like everybody else in the world, they have their flaws. Really? Crazy. Bro, they had Amen Thompson running the point. Like I don't know what they were thinking, bro. I don't know what they were thinking. Oh, he was an amazing player. Absolutely amazing. I will always love Kobe. We're gonna go up a little bit more, do a little bit more training, then we're gonna pop out and we're gonna run over to continue a little bit more of a story. I don't know when I'm gonna get this damn whooper, bro. It's starting to piss me off. No. Didn't mean to do that. Bow, bow. Copy that. Let's go. Oh, 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 oh. The Data Angie's such a cute name though. Alright, let's go. Hey. Hey. No, no, no. Relax, 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 relax. Is that a crit? Like, I'm so confused. You don't love your trainer that much, bro? Bro, the fact that he used return like that and it did that much damage, like, I know what return does. There's no way you like your trainer that much, bro. I'm sorry. Look at her. She's like a fucking team magma agent. There's just no way. I also hate Golbat's animation. He just looks like such a creep. No, dude. Murkrow, you're not that fast. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, second in command. I know what you're talking about. But you're also always Team Aqua. Listen, I know you. I know what you are, Robbie. You're Team Aqua, bro. And I mean that in a lot of different ways. Trust me. You know? Team Ever Moist, your Team Squirt, first off. My bro is Team Squirt. Trust me. Rabbit! You're training your Pokemon at the lake of Scarlet and Violet? I'm not gonna lie, I love that. Just shows you're a W trainer, bro. Oh, I keep forgetting it's you that do Rain Dance. I should be taking out Minun. That's who I should be taking out every time I forget that. It's Minun that uses Thunder. Doug and Trio. Damn, you're level 50 Pokemon so far? What have you been doing? You've been grinding, huh? Plusle should be dead though. You grind like a mofo? Yeah, when I grew up, I realized that when I run into wild Pokemon, they're all getting the hands. Cause like I realized how much XP I left on the table growing up. Can't do that. You can't do that, you know? Damn, level 58? Pidgeot, dude. Oh yeah, you gotta do that, and you get the EV training out of that too. Smart, bro. The EV training is so smart. That was like my favorite thing to do back in the day, is like find like those bigger Pokemon and just get it done, you know? Do you think that Dugtrio has a body underground? They are the fastest Pokemon, so they're fastest ground Pokemon, so they gotta be flexed up. Yeah, I believe that. I've always thought that Dugtrio, like low-key, has a body underground. At least some kind of legs or something like that, you know? Wow. Dugtrio's a mole. Gotta have some legs, you know? Gotta have some kind of legs. So it has a small, round lower body and sharp claws to dig, which makes sense because I'm in scratch and slash. That's what I've always wondered. It's like, how does it know scratch, slash, and cut? But it's got to have something underneath. I want to know when Pokemon will ever drop that, you know? When are they ever going to tell us that, you know? Like, does Pokemon anatomy? That's kind of cool. We should know more about that, you know? Like, in my opinion, do I think that it's an earthbender? Yes. I think Dugtrio is a great earthbender. What's up, Triggered You? What's going on? How do you catch Pokemon in this game? So you catch Pokemon in this game. Are you kidding me? So yeah, you gotta catch the shadow Pokemon that come across. If you catch those shadow Pokemon, then you're good to go. But also in the wild areas, over time they'll add a couple wild areas where you can like pop in. Oh, it's a Omanite? Hydration reminder, thank you, Waterbag, I appreciate you. Teacher Vaporeon Water Pulse when you get the TM. Hey, thank you for the stretch. I was like, what the fuck was that? Thank you for the follow, triggered you. But yeah, you gotta spend your time catching all those shadow Pokemon when they come across your screen in battles. You gotta make sure you catch those. Big Kurt! Big Kurt, what's going on? How we feeling? And Teleslayer, what's going on? I can help you out with champions. Have you started playing it? This is where Shadow Lugia is at? Really? He's in this area? Not yet, but you haven't? Okay, cool. When you start it, let me know. I got you. This is your first time watching someone stream Pokemon XD? What are your thoughts? Anything I can do to improve? Let's go. I think when we get to almost, or if not at 50s, we're good to go. I don't really care about Altaria though, like I said before. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like he's currently in the game. Got you, got you. But yeah, Shadow Lugia is definitely in this game, and it's someone that I want to go. It's someone I want to get. Damn, you're talking about Kobe and it's the first thing you see? That's a sign, my bro. Hey, Big Mama the One. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Big Mama the One, welcome in. Thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. You are absolutely amazing. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being here today. How's everything going with you, Big Mama the One? Wasn't enough. Oh, we got lucky with a Screech. Big Dubs, thank you so much. Going good, can't complain. How about myself? I am doing well. Thank you so much for asking. How was your Memorial Day weekend? Did you have a good time this weekend? Wow, we got saved with another Screech. Now, what will this Lanoon do to me? That's what we're waiting on. Yep. I mean, my defense was lowered at 4 stages. It's fine. Remember, guys, these Pokemon are all like 10 levels higher than I am. So, but yes, let's give Big Mama the One a big shout out and a big follow. I appreciate you guys. What's your end game goal? Talk to me. We talked about wrestling. Remember me now? It's been a month. I do remember your name for sure. Your name definitely sounds very familiar. I hope everything's going well with you though. Thank you so much for being here over on YouTube. my bad, guys. Work text. You caught a Larvitar in the desert, now it's level 47 Pupitar. I'm waiting for my Larvitar, bro, so I'm jealous of you, my friend. Your weekend was good, hung with the family, had a good weekend. I love that. I didn't get a chance to hang out with my full family, but we definitely got the chance to see each other a little bit at swim lessons. I did work most of the weekend, so I got the chance yesterday to relax, which was nice. I did have a work event, though. I had a work event on Saturday, which was pretty cool. Can't complain. It was a midday event, so I got the chance to sleep in a little bit and just kind of chill out, you know. This week is gonna be good. We're rinsing, repeating right into into June. Summer's here. Thankfully today's not too hot like it was 2 weeks ago, but we're just trying to do our thing, you know. We're trying to do our thing. You're on Champions now? Let's go. Let me know how Champions is. Teacher means no work for 2 months. Yeah, that's also a good point. I know a lot of teachers who end up doing some stuff during the summer, which is also cool. I always felt like if I was a teacher, I would 100% be grinding throughout the summer. I'd probably take maybe 3 or 4 weeks off, but I'd be grinding my ass off, you know? Big chillin' where it's hot and it ain't safe out here. Hell yeah, baby. But yeah, productive weekend. You know, I do like to chill, but I'm just always moving around and doing shit, you know? So we're keeping it positive. Definitely keeping it light and positive. I'm very appreciative that I got the chance to keep working. I got the chance that I woke up this morning, so I'm always appreciative, you know? Every day. Did I eat an apple? No, but if you hold your tongue and say the word apple, good things happen. Have you ever done that before, Quan? Hold your tongue down and say the word apple? No, you haven't? Yo, try it. Hold your tongue and say the word apple. Hey, Satan Cat, what's going on, bro? You know that trick? My fault. Satan Cat, how we doing? How we feeling today? Welcome in, my friend. I hope everything is going well with you, dog. Sorry, Doom Jace. Apple. Let's go. Okay. Damn, Big Mama the One came through with a W sub though. We love Big Mama the One. Thank you. You're landscaping with bruised ribs? Oof. Hopefully you kind of keep it together, my friend. That does not sound fun. Do we know if Veluza is in Champions? Veluza is not in Champions yet, I don't think. Yes, well, I mean, I think you can upgrade your sub to a couple months, but technically, yeah, you gotta wait a little bit, you know? You can barely type, your hands messed up. What happened to your hands, bro? You been working too hard? Thank you, man. I appreciate that, saying Cat. I'm doing well. I'm just trying to hang in there. Every day is always a different thing, but I'm always appreciative of being here. Spending my time with my peoples, you know? Very appreciative of all of you guys, seriously. 3 months did fly by, that's true. It's almost that time, Big Mama. It's almost that time. Keep in mind, if ever comes in Champions, yeah, Veluza is it's fast and it's strong. You know, I think one of my problems is I have a female Basculesian, and I feel like maybe I need to get a male one. I don't know. We were skateboarding in sandals. They'll be back. Copy. I will see you when you return, but more importantly, I hope you had a good time over in sandals. That sounds great. And time flies when you're having fun. And time flies when you sleep as well. Time flies when you're having fun and when you're sleeping, my friend. That's one thing. Let's go. Quan, Nancy. Time flies when you throw your alarm clock out the window. That's a fact. You are not wrong, my friend. You haven't been able to play champs either. You're Ultra 1 and need to get into Master. I'm close. I'm close. You playing doubles or you playing singles? I'm trying to get into Master Ball for both if I can. That's the plan. Dubs? Copy that. Okay. What do you run for a team? Oh, come on, dude. You've got to be kidding me. So again, you want to get into Master, hopefully make it to 2 or 3, but getting into Champion is wild. Yeah, Slim, who was in here earlier, he was talking about his experiences getting into there. He made it to the top 5,000, but it's tough. Champion is a tough tier to get into. What's going on with my phone? Yeah, you got to get up pretty high in the world in order to get there. Oh, W, protect. They're gonna take me both out on this one. Hey, Satan Cat, I really appreciate you popping in, being here so much for the stream. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Be safe, bro. I love you, Vaporeon. Told you we'll take us both out on that one. Wet Jace, no. It's fine. We're taking him out on this one right here. Okay, good tank, good tank. What? Hey, you're almost there with Pupitar? Let's go, bro. Listen, Pupitar, he's ready. 5 more levels, bro. Good thing you're not crazy like me and you didn't want to wait for your Pokemon to learn a certain move like how I did. Yeah, 55 is way up there. But yeah, I did it so like I can learn Crunch and other moves sooner. I'm also a psychopath, so. Oh, wow. They just really took out my homeboy like that. See, they were afraid of you, Breloom. Should have used Knock Punch. She knew that there was more than one Pokemon game. Oh, she's in for a ride, I'll tell you that. It's a very loved franchise, that's facts. can't believe Braylon was done like that, bro. It really fucked me up with that. You have to save Houndoom for Electabuzz. Well, you gotta be taking a shit. W crit. That's my problem. I have nothing for Electabuzz, bro. I got no answer. W crit. Oh, we got paralyzed too? You wanna get the new Pokemon Snap? Pokemon Snap will be fire if you got it. Ugh. That would have been better against Lanoon. I did see some good things about the game though. It's a good looking game. I just don't think it should be that expensive. You got a perfect score in Pokemon Snap. And this was the OG one, right? Oh, sorry, some guy got it. Got you. I have not heard of Godslayer. What is Godslayer? Teamwork. If Avatar: The Last Airbender met Infamous? Okay. Is it a game or is it a show? Alright, 64. Oh, it's on Steam? It's a game? Copy. Sounds pretty tight. Is it expensive? Do I like sword art online? I don't know what that is, to be honest. First season? Copy. No, I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into that. Oof. Ben Suave, what's going on? Yes, this music is goofy, but it's good. It's a good goofy, you know? Alright, good thing Ninjaska's out of here. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna do that same thing again. I'm gonna have to do some healing. Nope. Please miss. Nope, I'm done. What a waste. It's an anime? How would you rate that anime on a scale from 1 to 10? I'm not too high. Right now I'm in the 60s, and to be honest, like, I'm really not like going too crazy with it. I'm really more just trying to train my Pokemon because, as you can see, I'm definitely outmatched. But we're making our way up there. I should have sent out Gardevoir a long time ago. You like solo leveling? Okay. That's something that people have been telling me to watch as well. Solo leveling. I wouldn't regret it? Okay. Is that on Crunchyroll? really tanked that. I'm surprised. I am very surprised you tanked that. Special defense fell. Cool. What's up, Crest? You haven't played this game in ages. It's an amazing game. This is my first time ever playing. First time ever playing this game. And I'm definitely enjoying it. This is my 14th stream of the game. It's a lot of fun. Alright, let's go. That's fine. Trust me, we want to do that encore for sure. You're very picky with anime, and if you like OP characters, and I love it. Okay, cool. I like that. I like that. Should you try streaming? Yes. You should always try streaming. I always recommend to everybody. Just the same thing I'll tell everybody. You just gotta be patient. I started streaming 3 years ago consistently. I say that for a reason, because in 2019, 2019, through 2020, I would stream on my Xbox, just Fortnite gameplay, just dicking around, no camera, and just on Twitch. Did it every couple of, maybe did it like once a week, sometimes twice, a couple times a month, nothing crazy. Was never consistent. However, when I started streaming, more consistently on on YouTube 3 years ago, off of my PlayStation, I built everything slowly. Hey, Dark Kiss, thank you so much for the raid. What's going on? Thank you for the raid. How we doing? How we feeling? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Capri Care raid. Thank you. Thank you. I love that shiny Espeon emote. That's awesome. Thank you so much. How's everything going? How is your stream? Welcome in. We're just playing some Pokemon Gale of Darkness. It's definitely nice to meet you all. It's your boy Brandon Jace, baby. We are cooling where it's hot and ain't safe. I love to stream some glorious games from the Pokemon franchise, alongside some Fortnite and some Arc Raiders as well. So welcome in, guys. I hope you guys are all doing everything. I feel. Oh, let me check your profile, because I think I follow you. Yeah, I do follow you. Hold on, let me check your profile, because the name sounds super familiar. Oh yes, I do remember you. I'm watching some of your older gameplay. I just haven't popped into your stream for a while, but how's it going? Thank you so much. I really appreciate the follow. Sorry, I appreciate the raid, sorry. But I do remember you now. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. Teleslayer, I don't play first-person shooters too often. Although I was in love with Fortnite's first-person shooter. Oh, really? Back-to-back, bro? Really gonna send out Manectric and Electrode first? I'm not gonna lie, wouldn't be mad if I restarted this. Booty Night, yeah, Fortnite's changed a lot, I'll tell you that. It has definitely changed a whole lot. Alright, we're gonna take out Manectric. It's changed a whole lot. But you were working and testing your game you've been working on for the last 2 years? That's awesome. Where's your game available? Or when will it be available? I guess that's a better question. What's going on, Dion? Welcome in. Oh, of course we flinched, though. Come on. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? I'll take that. Cool, let's go. You got it for Steam. Did an update. Oh, okay. So what's your game like? Do you mind tell me a little bit about it? And Emily, what's going on? Emily, welcome in. Big Emily in the building. As always, thank you so much for being here, Emily. How's everything going with you? I haven't played, I think I have played Sonic Adventure when I was younger. I didn't spend too much time playing it, but I did play a little bit. That's your baby? Oh, those are, first off, some amazing emotes and sprites right there. Wow. Crested it. I don't blame you. I miss being a kid too. That's why I play, you know? Gotta keep that inner child going. Alright, here we go. Now we got Sceptile in the building. This is exactly what we wanted. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Emily, thank you for the drive-by. We appreciate you so much. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Please, please have a great rest of your day. Don't be sorry that you're busy. Please don't ever be sorry. I'm just appreciative that you're here, Emily. Thank you so much for being here and spending your time with us today. "15 years ago, Sega said they would never make the KO game, the KO Garden again." Oh, sauce, really? So what you're pretty much saying is that we need to call out Sega and get them to stop playing with us. Copy that. You have a lot. You were 1 point off from partner status. Really? Well, we gotta help you get to partner then. We definitely gotta help you get to partner. If everybody, whoever's here on Twitch, please give my friend Dark Kiss Q a follow, please. They just came through with a raid party of 6, and I am super, super appreciative of that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's alright though, but still, that's still annoying. And Robbie, don't worry about it. You're gonna reach affiliate, don't worry. You're about to reach your 9-year anniversary of affiliate from the 30th. Well, that means you're an OG. We'll start with that first and foremost. You're definitely an OG, and we love to hear that. But yes, of course, congratulations on that as well. That is amazing to hear. But you'll definitely make partner. It sounds like you've been extremely consistent, and we love consistency. Oh my gosh. There we go. We'll take that. You've accepted that you won't be big. You just wish for your game to do well and others can enjoy the passion you've created. Well, I also wish that for you as well. Definitely sorry that, you know, you feel like you won't be big, but there's nothing wrong with that. I do know, though, that your time will come. I tell it to everybody, you know, and if you decide to move on and move forward with another venture, just know that the work ethic that you put in with what you're doing now is extremely important. And I know for a fact that there's a lot of people out there that look towards you, look up to you, and are appreciative of the time that you've been able to spend with them. So I just, you know, I'm very happy to feel like I know you now, you know. Game developer, YouTube creator, layout maker, you do a lot in this trade. See, you know a lot and you do a lot, so just keep it going, don't give it up. That's one thing I tell everybody, you know. We know content creation is hard, but as long as we don't give up, that's all that matters, baby. And of course, thank you as well. You know, I've been trying to do my thing the last few years, and every year it gets harder, every year it gets more fun though. And Robbie, we got you. Twitch is tough. Twitch is, because YouTube and TikTok, you know, you have a little bit of a different kind of feed where people come in. You know, Twitch, you gotta be on Twitch. People gotta wanna be there. It's a much different animal, you know? Let's go. We beat our guy, so we're moving on up. All right. We got through our next person, which is good. You know what? Maybe we'll switch out and put you in first. We want him in for Spinda. All right, cool. Spinda is here. All right, so we're gonna take out. This will be an easy trainer, I think. Definitely an easy trainer. Of course. No, thank you for bringing your community over and sharing your time with me today. I am extremely appreciative of that. So seriously, thank you. Thank you. But we will definitely make sure we help you get to partner. Oh, you were live for like 12 hours? Damn, that's a long time. The only thing is I don't have Steam, but if I had Steam, I would, and I can definitely talk to my friends that do have Steam. I'm streaming off of a MacBook. Sorry, MacBook. I'm streaming off a Mac Studio. Caster's permission. What does that mean? Oh yeah, no, of course you can. I thought you were saying something else. Yeah, you can 100% say the name of the game. What? Of course, without a doubt. Oh fuck you, Beautifly. Capri Care? Yeah, of course. Robbie, write that down, please. But you are more than welcome to say your game's name. We appreciate you asking, but no. Oh wow, that did absolutely nothing. You plan to try and hunt EV and XD? Oh, that would be a crazy hunt, I'll tell you that. But yeah, we do appreciate you, like I said, being here and spending your time with us. 12-hour stream sounds like a glorious time. My longest stream ever has been 12 hours on my birthday, so I'm just appreciative that you pulled up and brought your community to me, you know? Please make sure that you have a great rest of your day. And really, thank you so much for the raid. A lot of us will definitely be able to follow you, and I'll make sure I talk about that game in my Discord and see if anybody who has Steam, make sure they pull up on you, you know? Let's go. Fun old man. That's such a crazy name. Alright, now we got fun old woman Saika. The spot monitor? No way. This better be Wooper, bro. I'm saving it right here, right now. I swear on everything, if this is not Wooper, I'm gonna be tight. This better be Wooper, bro. Let's hope we can get this spot monitor, chat. Let's get forward. Let's get forward. Let's get to it. Nope. What the fuck? Alright. What's going on with Wooper, bro? Like, I only see those two Pokemon, bro. Like, I don't understand. Why is it me? Like, I can't find them at all, bro? Hey, you're an expiring geologist? I feel you, bro. What kind of crystals you get in? Went to Target. They had so many sleeve blisters. Zygarde collection. Ooh, wow. Jansen, so, was that your first restock for Ascended Hero? Sorry, was that your first restock for Chaos Rising? There we go. For Chaos Rising, cause that's what's confusing me, bro. Not confusing me. That's what I want to know, cause I'll probably scope out my target a bit more. You're first, but target second. Wow, so it's a second. Hold on, let me check my Facebook group chat. Does that mean people have been seeing? No one's reporting anything else. I might have to make a call. But that's good to know. That's definitely good to know. Damn, what was the other Pokemon that pulled up? Oh, Ampharos. Oh, Fossil Dig, not Dog. Got you. Okay. Fossil Dig. Copy. All right, let's see if we can get this going. All right, this is a sweep from us, I think. Jansen, you peep that Sam's Club is dropping. Sam's Club is dropping the prismatic SPCs. 89 bucks. Sons of bitches. Warbish. Alright. Let's go. Oh really? Oh yes, Robbie, we were talking about that, the SPCs. I'm just appreciative that I was able to get one. It took me a long time. It took me a long time to get one. If she has an account, you might be able to get them online. If she has a Sam's Club account that she can share with you, you can get that online. Man, what? Rain continues to fall. Oh, that's awesome. I hope that they don't say that she can't get anything just because she's a manager, though. That would be so annoying. Sammy's Club. Oh, she has before? Oh, then word. That's a W right there. WWW sister. W sister right there, my bro. Wow, mine's faster than his. Is crazy. Alright, let's go. Let's go. These guys are so much higher level than I am, but we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're actually approaching the 3-hour mark, which is a good thing, but also we're gonna have to end stream soon. I was gonna do an offline Fortnite stream this afternoon, but I don't think I'm gonna have time for that today. But that's okay though. Alright. Houndoom is first, for sure. Oops, what'd I do that for? Really, Vile Plume? You tanked that? Pushing. Oh, I'll have Cash App ready to go. All you gotta do is just let me know. Let me know. I will send that Cash App right away to your sister, my bro. Wow, that was strong. Let's go. Oh, what's up with these tankers? What's going on? I'm confused. Angie, also congratulations on beating Pokemon Fusions. But my question now is, what's gonna be your next game now that you have your capture card? Oh, don't worry. Excuse me. Don't worry about expressing it for me. I don't mind snail mail. This is gonna get ripped later on, anyways. You know. I'll be foaming at the mouth though for it. Trust me. I have never played Pokemon Unbound, but I've heard it. I've heard of good things about it, Jansen. Your love for Pokemon, grass Pokemon runs deep. I feel you, bro. Alright, we got Psychic in the building for this one. So we're gonna put you here. I don't think I'll get by this area leader, but I definitely think I'll be able to get by in general. Who do I think has lower defense? This isn't the area leader, by the way. He says that his love for him runs deep, so I don't know. Okay, interesting. Not what I wanted to see. Of fucking course, bro. Oh, but of course. Why would it not? And then you know Thunderbolt? Really, nigga? I would say deeply rooted, but I mean that with all the intents in puns behind that. I would say ingrained, if we're gonna really get punny, you know. Ingrained, yes. Fuck. Bro, 2 paralyzed in a row? What are we doing here? Now you want to start thunder waving everybody, Kadabra? You're a little bitch, bro. That shouldn't do anything, yeah. Of course you can't move. Great, now you're paralyzed and I gotta go up against that fucking moon rock. Alright, I think we're doing good. Wow. 1 HP. Alright. This guy has Typhlosion, Gardevoir. Alright, so he has 3 off-rip psychic types. One of them being Alakazam. So we're actually going to keep these 2 in where they are. Malik Williams, what's going on, bro? We coolin'. How's it going with you, bro? No one has leftovers? Oh, yeah. Switch to black glasses for sure. You just played through Legends EA, having a good time? Let's go. How are you feeling about that game? You know what, actually? I'm gonna give him the charcoal instead. And I'm gonna go back to black glasses for Vaporeon. Just for this one. You're adjusting to the battle mechanics. What are your thoughts on the battle mechanics? Personally, I like him a lot. And I really think that they make a lot of sense. I know the game came out before the cards and the anime and all that stuff, but like I really think it's like the best way to play the game, just because of how much the anime has, you know, gone for us. You know, the anime as a whole has just been absolutely a beautiful adaptation to the series, and I really think that like we've always wanted to have an ability to play like they do in the anime. We tapped in. Let's go. Pokey Gummy, what's going on, gang? Typhlosion and Espeon. Let's get right to it, guys. I think we can whip this guy. Critical hit? Really? Oh, wow. Needed him. I low-key needed him. I knew I should have healed, because that crit was kind of crazy. I don't have any revives. I have nothing. Oh no, but I have... You're not going to be faster than him. But alright, we got this. I know. I can load it up. I'm going to win this battle. Even if I restart it, it's fine. Crush Claw. But Pokemon Legends games being the closest thing to the anime, I agree 100%. And I just think that like the player base is just not ready for something new. I think the fact that we've been blessed to have such a smooth game, especially because it was made for the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. Had that game been for just Switch 2, man, let me tell you, if that was only for Switch 2, the game would be a little bit, if not even better. And I think that's the cool part about it. I feel for my people, because I always shout out my boy Robbie. He makes a good point. For those of us, or those of you that aren't so good at contact games, or reactionary games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Halo, those kind of reactionary games, it's definitely something that to think about, and I understand why a lot of people aren't the most fond of those games. You know what I mean? And they take a lot more practice. But for those that can handle it, it's amazing. You know? Absolutely amazing. So I get that, you know? They're close, but unfortunately not close enough because your timing on what you see and input is vastly different than if Pokemon were real. You can shout out orders to your Pokemon in real life. You don't hate the legend mechanics, just a disadvantage? Yes, I agree. And see, that's the thing. You don't hate it, you just realize it's a disadvantage. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't like the people that say that they don't like it or it's trash because they don't have good reaction or instincts. It's a huge difference, you know? And I think that, I know we're far away from the Switch 3, obviously, but the Switch 3 is going to be that game where we finally get a game where we go over more than just 2 regions. So I agree with that. It'd be cool if we can go over a couple areas, you know? And let it not just be a remake, you know? Nope, gotta restart that. Gotta restart that. Black glasses isn't gonna be enough. So what can I give you? Nothing. I have nothing for you. Oh, Switch 3 with VR would be kind of cool. That'd be actually really cool. Maybe I should... We're gonna give Houndoom the black glasses. I don't like that they didn't die right away. I am Love, what's going on? Good afternoon. Cody McGowan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. It's going well. It's going very well. We're actually ending stream shortly. I'm trying to go up against this guy real quick. We're in area 70. My first time running through this. Run through this game, so we're just having a good time. We're having a good time. It's a beautiful day today. Cannot complain, my man. Cannot complain, you know. We got a raid earlier over on Twitch, so we're just happy to be here. You're trying to get the Greninja? Are you trying to get the Greninja as in the game, or are you trying to get the Greninja as in the SIR from the newest game? I mean, from the newest set, sorry. That still didn't do much more. Got you. In the game? When you get to the certain wild zone, you'll be able to see it. When you're in the wild zone. Forgot which wild zone it is. Yeah, and the SIR Greninja goes really hard. I like the gold one too, but it's crazy how gold cards are not as expensive. Ooh, this would have been a great time. Honestly, I should have crunched on Alakazam. That would have been the time to do it. I know they switch him in. Alright, now we got 2 bulky boys. But we're gonna go after Alakazam though. No. No, we should split it up. Thunder Punch. Interesting. Very interesting. Light Screen. Okay. All right. If we get this done, we're all done with the stream. Well, I mean, we're gonna get it, but let's see how this goes. Yeah, I should have went after Alakazam, Shiza. Yep, should have went after Alakazam. No, you've got to be kidding me, bro. So far, you're using Pignite, Riolu, Gardevoir, Pichu, and Kooladian. Okay. Okay. What are your thoughts so far on Actually, no. What are your thoughts on Riolu in the game? I think Riolu is just so good. Just make sure you get some tea. If you want it to be Lucario sooner than later, make sure you get some tea with your boy. Surprised he didn't Thunder Punch Vaporeon. This is where the healing comes in, because we need a little bit of we need to take some damage off of Houndoom first. Lurky, thank you Leo for the Lurky, my bro. Whoa. Oh, he Calm Mind. I forgot about that. Shit. He's good. Besides your starters, besides your starters, he's the strongest. Copy. Did you get there's a couple other Pokemon you can get too. I want to say it's like Charizard and a couple of the other starters. Did you look into any of those yet? That's all? Yeah, we need to get him down a little bit lower. We need to get him down a little bit lower. Cause I need Braylon to come in with that Mach Punch. We can worry about Espeon later. Damn, no shot. Oh yeah, I mean I would keep Pignite only because I believe you'll get its what's it called? You'll get its Mega Stone sooner. Dracloak. Oh, I didn't peep the Dracloak. I didn't see your message. Damn it. And you got your T-Tar though, congrats. Damn, how did I sleep on the Dracloak, bro? No way. No way I slept on that Dracloak. Oh, it was because they had a light screen up. We're gonna go after... I know, you did try. And I appreciate you trying because you actually did try. Now, here's the problem. I think I can beat this here. I think he has me beat because I didn't heal properly. But let's try this. Let's see. Oh. crunch to me, not to Gardevoir. Interesting. Fuck, I didn't do anything. We're gonna have to calm mine a little bit. All right. Let's see if Espeon takes the bait and goes after Breloom, which it should. Yep. Which we expected. We wanted it to. This is kind of it, honestly. Oh, you know, bite? Ugh, what a flinch. Fuck. Night Rise, thank you for the rose. I appreciate you, my bro. What's going on? Lunch break, let's go. I hope you're having a great lunch break, bro. Right now, we're just cooling it. We're cooling it right now. We're hoping that this is the final nail in the coffin for Espeon. We're just training up our Pokemon right now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way he flinched like that. You've also gone the whole morning without saying more than a few words. That's actually a W in my book. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's actually a huge W. How many more hours you got left for work? Oh. This is it. 4.5? Copy that. Okay. Hopefully it's smooth for you, bro. Trust me, I know I gotta talk to people for work, but like, you think I don't love talking to people? I'll tell you that. It's not something I love. But oh my god, dude, what's with the flinches, bro? Like, I'm so confused. Why are we doing this? 3 flinches from Espeon's non-stab bite is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you. Hey, Robbie, thank you for the stream summary. Thank you for that. Did we get 2 raids? I think we got... No, we got a raid last night. That's what it was. I'm checking the mini feed that I have on stream. No. I mean, you were here last night, so we got that. We got the other raid last night, so don't even worry about that. Alright, copy. We got through our guy. Perfect. Alright. Luckily you don't have much to do talking compared to other industries. You're mostly in a cubicle on PC. Copy that. I feel you on that, game. I mean, hey, as long as this works for you, bro, that's the one thing I always say. Malik Williams, yes, I do play Pokemon Go. I do play the Go. I don't play as often as I used to or often as I should, but I do play. But I want to say thank you guys so much for another great stream today. I'm going to get to my shout outs right now, and then we're going to pop off. Slight chance we might be on for some Fortnite later today. I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see. Speaking of we'll see, Lucky, what's going on? Welcome in, Lucky. I hope you're having a beautiful day today. Hopefully your Tuesday is sunny like it is for me, and hopefully not too hot. Now, Lucky, thank you for the heart me as well and sharing the stream, but unfortunately I will be ending the stream very shortly. But I still thank you for sharing it nonetheless. That means a lot to me. We're going to give my shout outs to my people over on Twitch. Okay, we're going to start with Twitch. Want to give a big shout out to Dark Kiss for the raid today of 6. Big Mama the 1 for the tier 1 sub for her 3rd month in a row. Big Robbie gifting a sub to my man Jansen. And then, of course, Angie dropping a ton of biddies today. Thank you so much. For those that were in here viewing, we got Big Leo here. We had Crunkstar. No, sorry, we had VJ the DJ who was in here earlier. Want to give a shout out to them as well. Want to give a shout out to, hold on, I can't, Teleslayer. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys spending your time with me here. Like I said, shout out to Robbie, shout out to Angie. Those are my mods holding it down. Thank you guys so much for a great stream for today on Twitch. Want to give a shout out to Lucky, Malik Williams, Night Rise, I Am Loved, Emily, Satan Cat, Slim Hardaway, the one and only, Big Daniele, Miss Catherine, Iceman himself, Says 37, Big Cherry, thank you so much. We got Jorge, who was in here earlier, Eli, my number 1. We got Tico, we got, of course, Mateo, and we got Big Quan, Big Nancy holding it down for me over on TikTok. Thank you guys, alongside Emily, Night Rise, Lucky, Draco to you, DJ Yogi. Thank you guys for the gifts today as well. I appreciate y'all. And then lastly, but certainly not least, shout out to Nicholas, Jansen, Angie, Tough Fluffy, Crest T, Waterbag, Blue Orca, Lucky Keto, Alex, Nathan, Christian, and Switch. Thank you guys. And Manichill, thank you guys so much for holding it down for me over on YouTube today. I am greatly appreciative of each and every single one of you guys. Like I said, I don't think we'll be going live later today for Fortnite, but in case we do, I will see you guys maybe a little later. But more importantly, if we do not, I will be live tomorrow afternoon, not morning. Tomorrow morning, I will not be live. Okay, we will not be live tomorrow morning as a heads up. We will be live in the afternoon. And of course, when we are live, okay, we want to make sure that our people get it and understand. Okay? We'll be live and we'll be doing some Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green Nuzlocke. Okay? Also, want to give a shout out to Angie for completing her Pokemon fusions. Had to, Robbie, sorry. We're going to stream, we're going to raid over to VJ the DJ 2 days until his birthday. Alrighty? Actually, no, we'll go to Yogi. We'll go to Yogi. We haven't done Yogi in a couple weeks. We'll go to Yogi. We got VJ later this week. Don't tell him, but we got 10 gifted subs coming his way. For my boy. You know what I'm saying? And we out here flexing the muscles on him. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get ready for a DJ Yogi raid. Alrighty? As always, my friends, alright? As I always say, if you're not home, please make sure that you get home safe. And if you are home, please make sure that you're well rested, spending time with your loved ones, training your Pokemon, and staying hydrated. As always, it's your boy Brandon Jace, baby. We are cooling where it's hot and it ain't safe. For those of you guys that are on Twitch, we got 11 of us raiding into DJ Yogi. Once again, thank you for your time being here today. Tyler Evans, thank you for the sub earlier today as well. Web Games, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm sorry I'm ending my stream now, but I will see you all tomorrow, maybe later tonight, who knows. In the meantime, stay safe, my friends. Let's get to it. DJ Yogi, we in the building. Let's go. All right.